pork belly. When I think of this, I think, what a treat. 3 years ago, I made a massive video on Filipino food in Sydney and tried lechon for the first time. It was different to the pork bellies I've had before, but equally delicious. And in today's video, we're gonna go into the kitchens and find out how it's made. Hello, I'm Janice and I hope you're all doing well. I am super excited about the food adventure that we're about to go on. Before we dive right into this adventure, I am going to grab some quick coffee and food. The reason I'm here is because I saw this cafe featured on my friend's video. I'll link it below and it looks beautiful, so. So I've just arrived at Ellen here in Alexandria. So I've got myself a fish burger. The menu is, I think, more like brunch type food, which makes sense because they close at 2:30. So I was debating between the prawn and avo, scrambled eggs or fish burger, and I went with fish burger because I saw someone else order it and it looked really beautiful. Oh wow, someone else ordered peas with halloumi and that looks amazing as well. With my fish burger, there's New Zealand hockey, house pickle, mustard seeds and potato bun. I love this bun. It's like soft, but it's still able to like hold everything. And I've also realized, I always said I'm not a huge burger person, but in all my recent content, I've been making a lot of content about burgers. So I guess I do like burgers after all. I love the pickles, I love the mustard seeds. The fish is super fresh, super flaky on the inside and very crunchy on the outside. The only thing is I just wish this was bigger, that was it. This coffee is absolutely beautiful. So beautiful that I don't even want to drink it. Also the plate and the cup. Today we are trying lechon. This is roasted suckling pig and it's a very popular dish in the Philippines. This is one of those foods that as much as I like it, I feel like it would be really difficult to make at home because I just don't have that open fire or the roaster to do it properly. The reason I'm so excited about today is because we're going to be getting a behind the scenes on how delicious suckling pig is made. This is Will. He's the owner of Sydney Cebu Lechon and I met him 3 years ago when I was making my YouTube video. And for today's video, he's very kindly agreed to take us behind the scenes into his kitchen. So first up, we're actually leaving the Newtown store for a produce run. So this isn't his usual like produce run, but more like an emergency one. So we're gonna go and get some aromatics. How often do you have to go to the markets?
Twice a week, because I attend my first trip to Flemington markets is a bulk sort of purchase. If I do go for the second time, it's sort of top-ups, like emergency top-up. For my second emergency run, I go to my local Asian grocer.
We made a pit stop at Flemington and we are going to grab goods. Di Yuan, Dai Yun, Asian groceries. Next time I come to Stratfield for Korean food, I'm gonna make a quick pit stop to here and get everything I need.
Take it home.
You got this for me?
Yeah.
Oh, Will.
You can open it and have a reaction.
I don't know if you've had like golden duck before, but it's like salted egg chips. This is so good. It's not too spicy. Oh, it's made with real crab meat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we've just gotten back to the restaurant and we're gonna start prepping the lechon very soon. There's actually another piece right in the oven, sort of rolling in the heat, which I think that's the one that I'm gonna taste because it does take a decent amount of hours to let the aromatics infuse into the pork belly.
It's hand built by my dad. the pulley system, all the mechanisms, like the height between the grill and the charcoal, it's all been meticulously measured. So we take the belly section out of a whole pig. We cut it up into sort of like a rectangular shape. We place it on our table and we cut incisions throughout the meat just so we allow all the dry ingredients to really infuse in the meat as we brine it or as we marinate it for at least 24 to 48 hours. Once that's done, we then add all the ingredients such as your salt, a lot of garlic, your lemongrass, your scallions, your bay leaves, your star anise. Once that's all packed in, we then roll it up, sew it up. Once it's all sewn up, depending on the thickness of the actual skin, we pour hot water over it just to soften it. We then take about 3 to 4 kilos of charcoal, light it up, get it all fired up. We put it in its sort of special formation. Once that's all done, we then take our pork belly rolls, put it on our stainless steel metal rods, put it in the rotisserie, allow it to roast for at least 3 hours. And every now and then sort of we'll come and check in on it and top up the charcoal as we need it. So it'll roast for about 3 hours. Once that's done, we'll then go into the removing side of it, the chopping side of it, and then the most important bit, the eating side of it.
This pork is straight out of the oven. It's so good. Am I gonna be eating this one afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So that's your garlic butter rice.
Yeah.
Chara is the pickle.
Yeah.
And the soy vinaigrette, or we call it salsa.
Amazing. Thank you. All right, moment of truth. I actually tried it a little bit before, but let's see the crackling. Very, very crunchy. And it's like a little bit salty. This is a garlic butter rice. You get to choose between plain rice and garlic butter rice, but I chose garlic butter rice because I can always make plain rice at home. Oh my goodness. You can definitely taste the butter and garlic. It's definitely savory, but you've got like other flavor profiles as well, from the star anise, from the lemongrass, from the spring onions. On its own, I think it's great, but I think having it with the soy vinaigrette just like brings it to another level, because you've got the sweetness, you've got that vinegary tartness, and it counteracts the fattiness of the pork and the savoriness of the pork as well. I don't know if this happens to you when you're watching like videos on YouTube about food, but it certainly happens to me. Like, I get hungry and I get food envy. And what happened was, when I was editing this video and I was going through my footage from 3 years ago on my massive Filipino food tour, I started getting mad cravings for pork sisig. And so it's pretty much lunchtime right now, so I figured we'll go on a short food adventure and get these cravings sorted. It started absolutely pouring just as I arrived. Just my luck. I'm debating whether I should wait for a few minutes or like run in. Okay, this feels a little bit like deja vu. I'm pretty much sitting in the exact same spot as the last time I came here. We have just arrived at Pamana in Chatswood, and I was editing my video and I saw the pork sisig, which is one of my favorite dishes here. And I was like, for today's lunch, I'm kind of craving that, so we're here. And I have just ordered their pork sisig and garlic butter rice. Okay, my sisig has just arrived and it smells incredible. When I was in there, I also saw them make the baby octopus, which looks really, really good. Low-key tempted to order that as well, but my pork sisig has pork chow, has chicken livers, it's got some vegetables like red onions, and they also added garnish as well, and they added like an egg at the very end, and then when they bring it out on a sizzling plate, you've got to be really careful not to touch the plate, which sounds really, really obvious, but the last time I came here, it just kind of like slipped my mind, and I touched it. Anyway, you mix the egg, and then squeeze some lemon. Amazing. And I also have garlic butter rice, which smells really good. Oh my goodness. This is so good. It's a bit spicy, but not overwhelming. You've got garlic there as well. Let me just have the rice on its own. Yeah, they do it so much better than when I tried to do it at home. I wonder why. They added a knob of butter onto the sizzling plate before they added the sisig onto it, which kind of adds to the richness, but you've got the lemon, which kind of cuts through it a little bit. This is a combination of creamy and umami. The pork jowl, the chicken liver, and the sauteed garlic all combine to add a really nice texture. Cravings satisfied. And that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope you liked this video. Massive thank you to Will for letting me shadow him for half a day and showing us the behind the scenes. If you have any restaurants or food spots that you really like and want to see like a behind the scenes, let me know what they are and I'll get in touch with them and see if they're open to, you know, letting us see the behind the scenes and how things are being made. Because I really enjoy making videos like this one. So yeah, thanks so much for watching till the end. New videos every week, and I'll see you in my next video next week. And subscribe if you haven't already. Bye. Note to self to always bring an emergency umbrella when I go out. I actually have one in my car, but I took it out and then forgot to replace it.